Hello data fans, I'm Fanil, and on this channel I want to inspire you to build and showcase your best data works to the world instead of, keeping them for yourself or in the lab. And I want to do this using Python libraries like Streamlit or Gradio. Now, I've been lacking that motivation recently to build Streamlit apps that make an impact on the world, and when that happens, what I usually do is scroll on social media and react to your own Streamlit application that you put on Streamlit Cloud or Hugging Face Spaces. So let's do that today. What have they been tweeting about lately? You know the Twitter account where you like the first tweets about Streamlit or Hugging Face, but you don't really know if they talk about other topics and you don't want to scroll in their feed, so you want a summary of the latest Twitter threads. What I immediately love about this app is the hook as an open question. What have they been tweeting about lately? Now I kind of want to know what I have been tweeting about lately. What happens if I put my Twitter account there? I want to know and I want to engage in the app. Another thing I love with this app, there's a lot of emojis. I'm a sucker for emojis. Put emojis where you can put emojis. Don't over rely on them, but once in a while, it's nice not seeing just a block of text. There's the main content here, and in the sidebar there's all of the description of the app, the disclaimer, the how to use, and even how it works, and a call to action. Please follow me on this Twitter account, and here's open source project that you can go and check out. How to use OpenAI API key below, text input where I can put my key as a password. Small touch that I love with this app, there's the SK, the structure of the key, to make sure that you're copy pasting the correct string of text and not some random thing. And here in the hint, you can get your API key from this link, and you can click on this link. And there you go. Here is my API key. I can copy paste it here, press enter. Now I can provide a Twitter username. I'm going to use mine. Search tweets. This user has lately been tweeting about various topics: data visualization, web development, informative, positive, and enthusiastic. I wonder what happens if I put how this app works, because this is a Hugging Face space. Everything is embedded together so that you can check out the source code on in this tab. I wonder which OpenAI prompt they've been using. Utils haystack. Look at this gigantic prompt here. Prompt engineering to its finest. You will be given a Twitter stream belonging to a specific profile, answer with a summary of what they've been lately been tweeting about. And for example, to do kind of a few short learning, there's a bit of examples. Twitter stream. Here's the Twitter stream. Retweet. And here's the summary of the Twitter stream that ChatGPT or OpenAI is supposed to replicate. And here's the tweets here. And this app is so wholesome. Even the CEO of Hugging Face, Clément, have been commenting on it, so that's well deserved. I love this app. And the source code is also on GitHub. Wow, so this is also wonderful. You can see there's the source code on the Hugging Face space here, but it's also on GitHub. And I'm guessing, I'm not sure, let's see. I'm guessing they're using a GitHub workflow to synchronize their GitHub source code with the Hugging Face space. Yeah, you can see it here. Git push to Hugging Face spaces. Great app, great content, great structure, great architecture. Next app, Ask My PDF. Question answering system built on top of GPT-3 made by, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Source code, advanced. Okay, there's all of the configuration in a form. I like it. Always like putting configuration in an expander. Enter your OpenAI API key. There's a community version where you can use a community token, and there's the enter your own API key. I love this tab here to switch between community and pseudo enterprise. I've actually seen some people struggling to enter an OpenAI key, and it's normal. We're not all developers, but we want to test those Streamlit apps. Really nice touch to provide community tokens available to everyone. Upload a PDF. Because I'm too lazy, I don't want to read a 150-page book in PDF. I'm going instead to upload one. Do I have a book around? Let me check. Yeah, I bought the natural language processing with transformers, indexing natural language processing. So I'm guessing it's talking with OpenAI to generate vector embeddings for the text in the book, and then afterwards I can ask questions and it's going to do some cosine distance between my question and the answers in the book. Ask questions. What is transformer? Get answer. A transformer is a neural network architecture for sequence modeling. Nice. And there's the page 659, and I can thumbs up. I don't know what kind of details it's sending, but I liked it. I especially like this part. Community version, enter your own API key. Love it. GPT Lab. Oh, they're new friends. I love having friends. We got some pages here. Let's click on those and see what's happening. There's a FAQ. It's a GPT friendly, blah, blah, blah. I'm too lazy. The terms and conditions, this looks very serious. Yeah, privacy policy, terms of use. I like this system, the table of contents in the sidebar that jumps to the chapter, to section of the markdown. Really nice, really like this. Let's go back to home. Personally, I would like icons here, like a little house, a little lounge, little people, some kind of potion here, but that's just me. You don't need to, right? You can use the native multi-page for Streamlit, but you can also use the stpages library for this if you don't want to mess up with your file names. Use stpages, managed by the Streamlit dev team. Probably will stay around for a while. Let's get started. Enter my OpenAI key. Yay, thanks for signing in. Thank you. Let's go to... What do I do next? Where should I go next? I would love to know. So maybe a small button to go to the lounge or the assistant. I love those CTAs, subscribe to news and updates or buy me a coffee. I would put them in the sidebar because I suppose here, if I jump to lounge after putting my OpenAI key, I will never see those again. See, the CTAs are gone now. So you're losing people if you're doing this. Whereas, you know, I'm playing with the app. I like the app. How can I connect with you? I want the CTA to be available like immediately. So put it in the sidebar, not in the home, because I'm never coming back to home. Let's go to lounge, explore our lounge. I want to talk with relationship coach, career coach, life coach, wellness coach. Oh, let's chat with Jason. My knee is hurting and I want to know how to go back into the groove of building Streamlit app. So let's start a session with Jason. I have no clue where this is going. Hello, my name is Jason and I am a wellness coach. Thank you for choosing me. Can you tell me a bit what brought me here today? My knee is hurting. Sad smiley. Press enter to apply. Running. This is not the Streamlit chat component, you know, this chatbot Streamlit component. Instead, it's just using two columns. The first column is the avatar and the second column is markdown. And then because this is markdown, you can put formatting, you can put bold or links, etc. Things that you cannot do with the Streamlit chat library. So I think this is a really nice touch. Very nice app. I would love to play with it a little bit more. Medical diagnostics assistant. What do you all have with my knee today? Nice multi-page. The page, there's an about section, I guess, with the description of the app and some of the roadmap and the versions and the sources and a disclaimer and a contact, which is this is not Streamlit. I mean, this is Streamlit, but this is an HTML form. And then I can send a message, a personalized message. It's a contact form, some kind of HTML bootstrap. I wonder if the code is available somewhere. If I want to check the source code, the source code is here. Let's see. Pages, contact. Yep, it's contact form is just a plain form with some CSS. And then the CTA, here immediately. Click here to buy me a coffee or scan this QR code in the sidebar. Love this. I'm amazed, to be honest. Okay, let's go back to the app. Fill the report below. There's a big form. I'm too lazy for this. The likely diagnosis is knee ligament injury. Rest the knee and avoid any activities that cause pain or discomfort. Apply ice, blah blah blah. I don't know if you've got this in your country, but here in France we've got the website called Doctissimo, and we're really used to putting our symptoms in Doctissimo to find out the injury or the sickness we're having, like you may have a cold. This reminds me of this. It's like Doctissimo WebMD. Is it WebMD? WebMD, but ChatGPT like. Great app. The form is, at first glance, the form is a bit compact. I would like maybe some white space between the text inputs and this here, but otherwise, love it. Okay, we're done with GPT apps. Let's go to Curated, an open source project that focuses on curating awesome resources for learning awesome skills. First, logos. I love logos. See, logos. You've got this logo on the top. So I'm guessing this uses Streamlit Extras, which is another component by the Streamlit development team. And they're using the app logo to put a logo on the top. And this is probably multi-page. And those are buttons that I suppose when I click on it, it will jump to the page. So here's machine learning. Let's fingers crossed. There you go, switch page. So this also uses switch pages from the Streamlit Extras repositories to jump pages by clicking on the button. I'm guessing this is a footer. Collaboration, so link to source code, CTA. I'm like, as long as the CTA is available on every page, I'm okay with this as a footer. This also shows we really need a Streamlit footer one day to put the CTA in there. I'm also liking the fact that we get a random quote at the end. This is very nice. There's a feedback page with a Google form integrated directly in the page. This is a great idea. I've never thought about it. Put a Google form as a page for feedback and collaborate or contact, I suppose. There's a roadmap. Collaboration. There's GIFs everywhere. You're keeping my engagement high, you know. It's not only text. You've got icons, you've got app logo, you've got GIFs, you've got random quotes, and I think you've got videos here. You got videos from YouTube videos. You even got a Spotify widget. This is an HTML Spotify widget. This is inspiring. I love this app. And last but not least, I really wanted to play with this app when I saw it. It's by Seda, a good Twitter friend of mine. Here, search reaction GIFs with clip. If you're building YouTube tutorials or blog posts and you want to put lots of GIFs in it, well, you can use this Streamlit app. Put that you're awesome examples, and you've got all the GIFs here. You're awesome. I could use this GIF in Twitter threads or blog posts. Model card, in hugging face, palm challenges, datasets. There's a reaction GIF datasets that we can go and read. Anyway, yeah, beautiful grid of GIFs. Also, what I'm noticing is this grid is really nice because it's not like there's a row of GIFs and then a row of GIFs and then a row of GIFs. It kind of looks masonry, you know? And I'm wondering if all she did, which is already amazing, you know, is 4 columns and just putting the GIFs in the columns. No need for rows if you're all doing it with 4 columns and putting GIFs in those 4 columns. I don't know where the source code is. Again, Hugging Face space. So here's the code, app.py, and then we are looking for, yep, enumerate rest call. So there's 4 columns. Yeah, it's writing GIFs in 4 columns, so there's no rows. This is only 4 columns, so there's no Streamlit rows. That's why there's no gap between, you know, if this GIF is too tall and this GIF is too small, but this GIF would start here instead of here, you know. That's not easy to explain. That was very inspiring. I hope it was inspiring for you too, that you got some insights or some ideas of apps you can build and some ways of presenting the information. Tell me in the comments if I missed some cool apps that you want to see me react to. I will see you around. Bye!